welcome back to my channel, and for today's video I'm going to be sharing my monthly favorites. Obviously the month of April. The month flew by just like super fast, so I can't believe it's already the end of the month. So the first thing that I do want to get into is skincare. I'm going to start off with this Lamaze Belly Rub. And this belly rub has definitely helped with, soothing any itching that I do have going on around my belly area since it is growing. It does have a pomegranate scent to it. I definitely started using this around this month because I ended up running out of my other belly rub that I was using, and I've already hit pan in this, and I'm just like hoping that I can find another one because I did get this at Burlington Coat Factory and I think this was like the last one, so I'm definitely gonna have to go back and check it out to see if they have any more. I like to rub this into my stomach, my breast, on the sides, and pretty much my butt area, and then my back. So yeah, definitely an awesome product. Another thing I've been favoring this month is this Snail Antiwrinkle lotion. I actually did a review on this product, so if you haven't checked it out, then I will link that down below. It just pretty much repairs your skin. It helps brighten it. It does lighten up the dark circles, and it's just an all-in-all great moisturizer. I use this more as a night moisturizer, and I'll wake up in the morning feeling really refreshed and hydrated in my face still. So yeah, this has definitely been a go. That is everything for skincare. I'm gonna jump right into hair. I don't have many hair products that I've been, obsessed with or anything, but I did come across one thing that I have absolutely been loving, and it is called the Tangle Tamer. I got this at Sally's, and it's like a small one, but it was like $4.99. So I wanted to see if this would work on my hair since I do a lot of teasing up in like the top layer of my hair, since it's like layered really choppy. I did brush it through my teased hair once and it just like glided right through, and I was like, whoa, that's so awesome. It didn't tug on my scalp or anything. I was like, well, the real test is let me try it on my daughter, because like the back of her head when she's like laying and napping or whatnot, it just gets really like knotty back there. I took it and I combed the back of her head and it just went right through, and I was like, wow, this is awesome. And she didn't like scream or like fight me to like get away. I was actually at Marshall's the other day and saw another like Tangle Tamer type brush, and I bought this one for my daughter so she didn't have to use my brush. For nails, I do have a favorite. It is the Wet n Wild Mega Last nail polishes, and this one is in 218A. I Need a Refreshment. This is a super pretty, like perfect springy color if you're not really, into like pinks or coral. This I do have on my two middle fingers today, and it's just a really pretty like pastel baby blue color. Glides on really smoothly. I haven't had a problem with it like chipping like on the first or second day or anything like that. They do last quite a while for, their price. I think I got this for $1.79. My favorite thing about these nail polishes are the brush. I like the fact that it is a wide brush. It definitely helps with sweeping on your nails. I'm not having to like go like over every inch and like taking forever just for like one coat. I can just do it like twice and then be good, and then I can move on to the next nail. So let's talk about face products. So I do have this Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, and I've heard a mixture of good reviews and bad reviews about them. I've been asked to do a review actually about this product, and I really haven't gotten a chance to do it because I've had so many other videos to do, and I kind of almost forgot about this because it was sitting in my drawer. I opened up that drawer this month and was like, whoa, why haven't I opened this, and maybe I should just give it a try and stop playing. I didn't really set myself for high hopes with this product because I just heard so many like iffy reviews about it, and I can definitely say this product is amazing for the price. I think it was like $5, $5.99 or something like that. That was one thing that you couldn't go wrong with. And then another thing was it actually really did some pore erasing, because when I would put the foundation over, it pretty much made my skin look really flawless, and you couldn't really see any like pores. But my pores aren't really big, I guess, or noticeable, but I can notice them obviously because it's on my face. You could really tell a difference like almost instantly. And what sold me was the last weekend I was out of town and I was visiting a friend for her birthday surprise. I ended up using this as, pretty much the base, the primer, just to see how it would work on her because I knew how it worked on me. And instantly, it just started like covering in her pores and pretty much erased them. I was just like in awe about this product and how amazing it did work. I even like told my other girlfriend to like come look as like I did the other side of her face, and she's like, wow, this is crazy. It really does work as a pore eraser. All three of us were just pretty amazed. And that was before we even put any foundation on her face. That same day I did her makeup, we ended up going to Ulta and she ended up picking one up because she just loved the fact that it worked so well on her face. A little bit really does go a long way. I swear, I use probably like a little dot size just to cover my pores, my forehead, my chin, just like the main areas that you would naturally see pores. I wouldn't use too much of this at once because it does have a really slippery consistency, and if you're more oily prone, then you'll definitely feel like the foundation and everything else that you apply is going to slide around. So I would just be really mindful about that. My next face favorite, I have the L'Oreal True Match, and this one is in N4 Buff Beige. I did make a video on what makeup products I brought when I was out of town, but I didn't have this yet, and I bought this product the day before I flew out. Before I had bought this, I was only bringing one foundation out of town with me, and that was my e.l.f. moisturizing stick. I wasn't sure if any of my liquid foundations would pass going through security, and I was just kind of like sketchy about it, but I was like, you know what, F it, I'm just gonna bring this. It was only 1 ounce, so it wasn't too big to carry on my carry-on. So, yeah, it actually went through the security with no problem, even though it was glass or, whatever. I've heard so much hype about it on YouTube, but I mainly heard this is like Nicole Guerrero's go-to foundation. It actually matches my skin tone really well. I believe this was like almost $8. It was like $7 something, and I had a $2 off coupon, so I ended up only paying like $5 something for this. This is all I used when I was out of town as well. I've been dipping into the whole cream contouring a little bit more. The product that I've been dipping into for cream contouring is this e.l.f. palette, and this one is in St. Lucia. And as you know, I have the St. Lucia powdered contour and blush duo, and I absolutely love that stuff. That is like my go-to. I believe I got this on sale on the e.l.f. website for like $1.50 or something, because all their studio line was like 50% off. And yeah, don't mind it. It's super messy if you haven't noticed, and I've almost already hit pan on it. I can start seeing it peeking through. I'm actually considering doing a cream contouring video, so if you guys are interested in that, then like this video or comment down below and let me know. I have 2 favorite blushes that I wanted to share. First one is this Jordana blush, and this one is in Tawny Beige. Really pretty natural pink. This has been my go-to if I have like sort of a dark, dramatic, smoky eye and just wanted to put some color on my face. I actually got this on a swap with one of my friends here on YouTube. We ended up doing a swap on cruelty-free products, so if you guys haven't seen that video, I will link that down below as well. Ever since she sent me this, I've been loving it, and I have been like honestly using it a lot. Another blush that I've been using a lot lately is the City Color Be Matte blush, and this one is in Fresh Melon. It's just a really pretty vibrant blush. I love the fact that it's just really bam out there. Perfect for spring and summer, and it's so funny because my girlfriend actually got this in her Ipsy bag. This is one of the products that I did want in my Ipsy. I can't remember what month she got it in. Pretty sure it's either last month or the month before. She's not the one to have like really intense makeup on or really bright colors. She's just more of a simple, natural type look. She was like, do you want this? Because I do not want this. I'm not going to use it. It's just too bright for me. I don't even know how to use it. I was like, yeah girl, I'll take that. And I like took it from her, and I was just so excited because I've been dying to try this, and I was like wanting this in my Ipsy and never got it. I tried it the day that she gave it to me, and I was like, oh my gosh. I showed her how to put it on, so it didn't look too intense, but she was like, yeah, that ain't gonna work on me. So I definitely had to add this to my favorites because I was really excited about getting this, and I'm just so happy that she ended up giving it to me, and thank you for giving it to me, babe. Love you. Moving on to the lip favorite. I want to share this Vaseline Lip Therapy. First of all, I do want to point out how adorable is this packaging. I think it is the cutest. I got this at Target for like $1.77, and I couldn't resist. Made me want to try this product is when I was doing a get together with my girlfriends. We were out shopping and looking at stuff, and she did point this out and said that she loved this product, and it's like very, very moisturizing. So of course I have a little soft spot for like lip balms and keeping my lips hydrated because ain't nobody have time for some crusty lips, just saying. I ended up getting the one in Rosy Lips, and I have to say this is by far the most hydrating product that I've ever put on my lips. It definitely keeps your lips so moisturized. I like to put this on before I start my face for, a makeup session. And then I also use this at night before I go to sleep. It's just so small and compact. Makes you want to put it in your little breast pocket or something. But yeah, adorable. Another thing that I did want to share is a lipstick. I can't remember if I mentioned this in a previous favorites. I'm pretty sure I have. But it is the shade in Crush. It is a Rimmel lipstick. And this is just a really pretty corally lip color. I love pairing this with my Milani blush in Luminoso and putting this as my lip color because they just complement each other really, really well. I do have a video coming up with that, so just stay tuned for that. I do have to get like my editing game on because I'm starting to get backed up. This is the Extra Lip gloss, and this is by e.l.f. This one is in Mark. This is just a really pretty like pink. This have like gold specks in it. It comes in a flat tip applicator. You would not think this is like super pigmented. Believe me, it really is pigmented. I like to put this over a nude lip, or I need like something extra on my lips after I've already applied lipstick. This would definitely be my go-to for that. So the last section of favorites that I do want to share with you guys are the eyes, and I have quite a few things to share, but let's start off with this LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is the ish right here. I'm not even lying. I got this a couple months back and I have been using this as my go-to highlighting, brightening concealer ever since I've gotten it. I actually got pretty much all the shades that I could get. There's like a bunch more in my little concealer area. I heard so much hype about them and I wanted to add them in my makeup kit as well. This stuff is so bomb. It has a really nice consistency to it. It's not too watery. I usually blend it out with my beauty blender, and when I blend it out, it just leaves my under eyes and everything else that I've highlighted just so flawless and so brightened. And I bought like 2 or 3 more tubes of it just so I can have backups because that's how much I was like obsessed. If you guys are in the market for a awesome concealer that highlights and brightens really well, I definitely highly suggest these. You will not be disappointed for sure. I'm like running out of breath. Just need to probably get some water. 1 second. Now I can probably talk for another like hour. But anyways, favorite for the eyes is this Urban Decay 24/7 Velvet Glide On Pencil. I ended up getting this in my Ipsy Glam Bag this month, and I was really excited about using it. I've been using a lot to tightline my upper waterline, and yeah, it's just served its purpose. It glides on so smoothly. Moving on to eyeshadow. This one is this e.l.f. Long Lasting Lustrous Eyeshadow, and this one is in Soiree. This is a really pretty sparkly maroonish color. It has a mousse type consistency to it. I have never tried a moussey eyeshadow before, so I was like really interested in it when I got this. I do have some on my finger now, and just look at this swatch. It just blends so nicely and the color payoff is amazing. Days that I don't want to do much to my eyes, or if I'm in a rush and I just want a little bit of eyeshadow on my eyes, I'll just take this, slap this on, and it would be totally wearable. I didn't notice any creasing in the eyes when I was wearing it. The next palette that I did want to share with you guys is this Wet n Wild palette, and I'm pretty sure this is like from their spring collection. I remember seeing it on Instagram all over the place, and I was like, where is everyone getting this palette? The colors in this look gorgeous. I have to go find it. I ended up going to like 2 Walgreens before I finally got my hands on this palette, and the shadows on them are just phenomenal. They're just super pigmented. Some really quick swatches just so you guys can check out the color payoff on them, and as you could tell, they're just so pigmented, really, really pretty. I love Wet n Wild eyeshadows, period. I actually have my own Wet n Wild drawer of just Wet n Wild eyeshadows alone, so yeah, happy that I got to add this into my collection. These are totally blendable, they're very pigmented, and the color payoff is really, really pretty too. The last favorite that I did want to share is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette. And oh my gosh, I absolutely love this. I have been using this palette non-stop this month. If you haven't seen it yet, this is what the palette looks like. And it just has an awesome variety of like mattes, shimmers, and satin shades in here, and the fact that they're very earth toned is what drew me to this palette. And I like the fact that it did have like purples and maroons in it, because it does like make my eyes stand out a little bit more, since, you know, I have like dark brown eyes. I've pretty much dug into every single shade in this palette and have not been disappointed at all. I think it's so fitting and adorable that since this is a chocolate bar palette, they did name the palette after like different chocolates, and on top of that, it smells just like chocolate. I seriously want to eat this every single time I put this on my eyes. It's worth the money, it's worth the investment. You get so many awesome colors and you can create so many different looks with this one palette. So that's everything for my April favorites. If you guys have any questions about any of the products I've mentioned, just comment down below and let me know what's up. Like this video if you like watching monthly favorites, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate it. I will also list my Twitter, my Facebook page, and my Instagram around this area and have all the links linked down below as well. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next video. Bye!